Hi everyone. We are going to begin the OOP Java session. Please ask your friends to join the session soon. Okay, we can begin. Others can join when they can join. All right. So in the last session, what topics were covered in the last session? Yes, yes, Rohit. What topics were covered in the last session? Yes, Mahima. You can unmute yourself and always talk. Please unmute yourself. What topics you have seen in the last class? What topics were covered in the last session? Ashish, am I audible clearly? Ali, Abdul Karim, Ashish, yes, am I audible? Yes, Sarika. Yes, yes, yes. If I am audible, okay. Can you tell me what topics were covered in the last class? Are you done with arrays? Have you seen arrays initially? You have done the programs using arrays? Okay, you have started with class. All right, all right. You have started with class or you are done with class? You are done with classes or you have started with class? Okay, 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 fine, no problem. Okay, so you know how to create objects and all, right? That you might have seen. Okay, 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 fine, I got it. Okay. Okay, so today we are going to do some basic programs, okay, in Java. You can, okay, we already have seen constructors. Okay, good, no problem. Okay, so I'm giving you a few basic programs and you have to try solve them. Okay, I'm going to write the questions here in the chat box itself. I'm going to put 2, 3 questions. Try to solve these questions. Okay. Uh, okay. Okay, I'm mentioning the first question here. The first question is, you need to write a program to input annual temperature of city from user. So you need to input the each month's temperature annually. You need to input 12 different temperatures from user, store it in a temperature array, and you have to print when it is the coldest and when it is the hottest in that complete year. So you need to print the lowest and the highest recorded temperature. Do you understand the question? What you have to do? Yes, yes. Okay, fine. You can start working on this question. I'll be putting one more question here. The first question you need to do today is, those who have just joined the session, I'm mentioning the program again. Okay, you need to input the year-wise, month-wise temperature from user for a complete year. So you need to input 12 different temperatures from user, and then you have to print the lowest and the highest temperature when the city experienced the coldest temperature and when the city experienced the highest temperature. You can even see the application of this program, right? Right away you can guess the applications of this kind of questions. Okay, second question is, given an array of names, meaning you need to create a string array. When I'm saying array of names, it is a string array. Okay, create a string array. In that array, what you need to do? Count the occurrences of a particular name. So if the array is having 10 such entries inside it, user will enter one name, and you need to count the occurrence of that name, how many times that name has duplicated, how many times that name has occurred in that array, that you need to show. Occurrence of a particular name inside an array. This is nothing but searching kind of application, right? Even Google searches different things for you. It is a searching application. The questions are application based question. You can directly relate to the real life problems. Okay. Even Excel, when you are having the entries of data in Excel, it searches for a particular entry like this only. You are going to apply algorithm for that here. Okay. It is very simple. You try it on your own. If you're not able to, you can raise your hand. You can always unmute yourself and talk. I'll help you out. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, yes, yes.
Could you explain about array? Little bit. Array.
You want? Can you repeat the question?
I got it. The question. Praise be to God. But I asked if you could explain the array about the Java, because it's different for what you have been learning a little bit.
Oh, okay. You want to revisit the array concept.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, let me share my screen.
Yeah.
First question is done. Ashish, very good. Ashish is done. Okay, good, good. Later on, I'll ask you to share your screen. Okay. Okay, you are not able to get array. It's very simple concept. Want to store multiple number of records in this under the same name, we use array, right? Like if you are creating, say for example, you want to create a database for student information. Somebody is typing something with of all the name of specific. You can even find the occurrence of all the names. I am even okay with that, Ashish. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So if you know, are you able to see my screen first? Okay, yes. If you want to store the information of, say for example, n number of students. Okay, if you want to store the information of n number of students, information in the sense you want to store name, you want to store their ID. Okay, you want to store their contact numbers. If you want to store this information for, say for example, even 5 students, then for these 3 information, you have to create 15 different variables. Am I right? Does it sound good to you? Do you understand this? You need to talk to me. If you cannot talk, I cannot understand. Hello? Somebody that asked the question. Ali Sof, you asked the question, right? Are you there or not? How will I be able to know if you cannot talk? Okay, once you start speaking, I'll be explaining it to you. But you have to at least talk to me. Otherwise, I cannot understand what you are here, right? Oh, okay, unmute yourself. Keep your this on unmute only. Okay. I want to listen to you always. When I'm explaining, I want to listen to you. Okay. Now this you understand. If you want to store information, like say for example, you want to store contact number of 3 students. You want to store name of 3 students.
Yeah.
You want to store this ID of 3 students, right? Then how many variables you will require for this?
It's according to me, I can set a one variable and store all of the things inside.
Exactly, that is a better approach, right?
Yes.
It is a better approach. Yes, very good. Yes, you are right. Yeah. Yes, correct. So you can create one variable and you can store it inside one single variable. It is a good idea, right? In Java, we do the same thing, and that is known as an array. If you think like that, you cannot store like this contact number for the first variable, contact number for the second student, contact number for the third student. It is very hectic, right? It is very tedious. That is the reason we use array. Okay. And when you are creating array, whatever array you are creating, say for example, contact number array you are creating, right? Then whatever is the size of the array, yes, whatever is the size of the array, here I can say the size of the array is 6 because I am storing 6 different contact numbers here, right? Be the array of type integer. Yes, I am storing 6 different contact numbers here, so it is having size 6, and the first element always starts with 0, right? Right, because in the memory, whenever you are creating the array in the memory, the first element is indexed at 0th location because it is the closest element to the start of array. If the array name is A, then there is no distance, you don't have to travel any element. That is the reason it is known as the 0th location, 0th index. For reaching here, you have to traverse at least one element. For reaching here, you travel 2 elements, so index 2. For reaching here, you travel 3 elements, so index 3. Are you getting?
Yes, I get it. But can I be able to access an element inside the array?
Yes, of course you can only access the element inside the array. If you want to access the 6th element, then you refer it as 6 minus 1, that is a of 5. So,
Also,
yeah.
ma'am, please, I have also another question. Can I mix the two array inside? Like, for suppose I have a apple and also number. Like we did it in JavaScript, that we can mix different elements inside the array. Is it possible to do it?
In Java, it is not possible using simple array, but it is possible using list. List you will learn in the concept of collections. Okay.
Yeah.
In this it is possible. List can store hybrid data types.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting
How?
it. How you need to create list, that will be explained in collection by madam itself. But you research it whenever you are free. List can store. I'll just give you one small example. I'm talking about one list named, for example, array list. Array list is a type of list that can store multiple elements of different data types. It cannot always store integers. It cannot always store strings. It can store hybrid combinations here. Using the add method, you can add elements. Using the remove method, you can remove elements from the list. Okay. But creation, syntax and all that you'll be seeing in the collection classes. Okay.
Okay, I got it.
But yes,
I
it is
got
possible.
it. But also, I want to ask also, if I want to access an element inside an array without using index, can I be able to do it like we are using push? If I suppose I want to add an element, we use push to add an element. Also, we use also shift to add the element from the beginning for JavaScript. Is it possible to do it in this?
No, the reason it is not possible is it is not growing and shrinking dynamically. If something is growing and shrinking dynamically, then you can use pop and push functions to add and remove elements. That is done in array list. Getting it?
Yes, I got it.
Yes, that is array is fixed static data structure. It is not dynamic data structure. Dynamic is list. The advanced array is list. So growing and shrinking is possible in list, but in array it is not possible. Okay.
That means it's fixed.
It is fixed size, yes. But however, I'll give you one more explanation to that. If the array is given of size 3, if you want to add the element at the beginning, you may have to create another array, copy these elements over here, okay, and then add the new element here. Getting? Using program logic. This is possible, but not with the functions like push and pop. They come only in dynamic data structure, not in static. Getting it?
I got it.
Exactly.
Ma'am, being grateful for thoughtfulness. I really appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. Anytime, no problem. Yes, anybody having any other questions? You can shoot your questions. I'm okay with that.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can I have another question? But it's a little bit. It's about to package manager. If I want to create a package, I have some difficulty to create it.
Okay. In Java, you want to create a package, right?
Yes. I have some difficulty to create it. Yes.
Okay.
To create.
Yes.
I have difficulty to create my own package. Because whenever I create my own package, I can facilitate the code to the reader what I'm doing. People can understand what I am doing.
Oh, okay. I understand. For creating your own packages, you just have to use this command package at the start of the program. Okay, and you can name it as, say, for example, P1. Then whatever class you are making here, that will be inside this package. Okay, say this class is having one function print, right? Then you save it with say on desktop I am saving the program t.java and saving. Okay, it is inside package P1, right? Now how do we compile this file? right? If you want to compile this file, you go to desktop, okay? You open your PowerShell or whatever this window you are using, even command prompt, whatever you are using. Then we apply Java C, right? For compiling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So when I compile, it compiles fine. It is going to create this class file over here, right? To run this file, we have to use Java C -d. -d is for for compiling this file. This is a simple simple way of compiling the file is t.java. But to compile this Java file which is having package, we use -d. Then the name of the file.java, right? -d
Yeah.
t.java. If you
But
compile it like this, then wait, it will create a folder like this. See, this folder is not there before. Did you see this?
deeply, may I ask, please? So
Yes, yes.
I am using IntelliJ ID.
Oh, okay. In that, you don't have to worry about these commands. It automatically compiles.
Okay, I can run, but if I want to create my own package like that, I want to create, but it's difficult. I try to do it, but
In
it's
IntelliJ,
little bit,
it is
yeah.
just like, yeah. Mhm.
I'm using IntelliJ, but I want to run on a terminal in IntelliJ.
Oh, in IntelliJ, okay, it is simple as this only. If you want to create a package here, you right click this, create new Java package. Okay, right click this for this project name, new Java package, and then you keep your package name, whatever package you want to keep, you can keep it over here. Then inside this package, right click and new Java class. Getting it?
Yes, yes.
See, automatically package P1 will be already there in on the top because it is residing in that package, right?
I got
it?
it.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, no problem. Question 2 completed, to search for specific name in the list. Okay, very good, Ashish. Then is it okay if I give you one more question? Okay, let me think. What sort of question shall I give you, which is application specific? Are you good with 2D arrays? To this matrix? Okay. Then I will give. Okay, sure. I'll give one more question. Only the corner elements of the Why aren't you talking to me? Ashish, I want to hear your voice. Hello. You unmute yourself and talk to me.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes, this is better. Yes, this is better. Yes, you were saying something.
Yes, ma'am. The corner means, ma'am, like or. Yes, ma'am.
I'll show it to you. If you are having an array like this, matrix like this, okay, only sum these elements, corner elements. Getting it?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Yes. And then I have so many questions then like this. If you're comfortable with 2D array, it is better. Elements of major and minor diagonal. What else shall we give you? Whenever you are free, Ashish,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Whenever you are free, search this. Search this Conway's game of life, and try to write a 2D matrix program on that. I'm putting it over here. Conway's game of life is a very good concept. Try to write a program on Wikipedia whenever you are free, and try to write a program on this. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, anybody is having any questions anywhere, you can unmute yourself and talk to me. Oh, question 3 is easy, right, Ashish?
Yes, ma'am. Create hyperexam.
Yes, 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 yes.
Ma'am.
Hello. Yes, you are saying something.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, in question number 4, we have to print only one of the diagonal sum or what, ma'am? Like of the
Both,
diagonal, we have to print the longest major diagonal or all of the major diagonal.
both the diagonals, left and right, both.
One only, right, ma'am?
Hmm.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, if you're having any questions, you can unmute yourself and talk to me. Otherwise, you can put your enrollment numbers here and you can leave the session. No problem. You can put your enrollment numbers in this chat box and then you can leave the session. Yes, Rohit. Sagni, you can put your enrollment numbers and then you both can leave the session. Rohit, you can mention your enrollment number in the chat box and then you can leave the session.